This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby. We got George Janko up in this.
The man, the myth, the legend. Make sure my phone's off.
Kid Dynamite. I call him Kid Dynamite.
I like that.
Kid Dynamite at 30 years old, taking things over. He's got a beard. He's a Syrian, everybody. He's a Syrian. And no one in this room knows what the fuck that means besides me and George. All right?
I barely know what it means.
That's an old,
and I'm a part
culture.
of
it. Yeah.
One of the oldest cultures.
One of the oldest.
It was actually our New Year's 2 days ago.
Really?
April 1st is our New Year's, and that ain't no joke.
Why isn't it? Why isn't it January 1st like the rest of the world?
I don't know.
Do you know? No, you don't.
What's that?
Stupid.
What's that?
Their New Year's. They just have their New Year's.
Yeah, I know why January 1st is their New Year's.
It's April.
No, it's
I mean, April 1st. I know why April 1st is their New Year's. The Assyrian New Year?
Now, what a difference. Our April 1st is
a joke.
a joke.
Yeah.
April Fool's Day, and that's your New Year.
It just doesn't look good for us.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
good. Well, that's a show. I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'll see you later.
You're a bit OCD. Talk to me about that.
OCD?
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Usually a lot of successful people are very detail oriented.
Yeah, I remember when they put me on medication.
They did?
Yeah, oh yeah. When I was in the 3rd grade.
Jesus.
Yeah, they put me on these pills, which you were addicted to.
Adderall.
Adderall.
Oh, Ritalin.
ADHD?
Yeah.
It's more Ritalin, which is like a
Well, it was Ritalin,
time
actually.
released. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Ritalin. So I was actually pretty fucked up, dude, because I was in the 3rd grade. I just got held back because I just didn't want to pay attention or do any of what they were telling me to do.
So the
because at the
experts-
time I was
experts.
performing too, by the way. So I was like being pulled out of school to go do shows and do stuff. So like I was performing at a young age.
Wait, you
and-
were like a child actor?
No, I was a dancer. So I did
What?
I was doing
Drag
like,
shows for kids.
Yeah. No, I was the kid for adults.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You guys should know. Hollywood is very
Yeah.
into it.
He's hot. I'm not in it.
Wait, you were a dancer? You did dancing?
Yeah, I'm still a dancer.
I didn't know.
Yeah, bro, I got moves. When you're a dancer, bro, that shit never
You have
leaves
a
you.
Yeah, it's
dancer's
like riding a
physique.
bike.
I do have a, bro. I got a little chubby over COVID.
Yeah.
But like, I'll
On
get
the
it back.
COVID
There's
20?
There's a dancer in there.
Yeah, and then
somewhere
I'll
in
just
there.
lift my shirt, and then my abs.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
But then they fed me this medicine. I was just really scared of making my mom and dad more sad, and so I was throwing up every day in the very beginning of school. So my mom would give me the medicine. I would go to school, go to the bathroom, hide my throw up. Like I would try to hide it. So I'd like throw up because I thought I would be in trouble for throwing up.
Right.
So every day I was like throwing up until one day I got really pale and passed out.
You threw up because of the medication?
Yeah, I was like very allergic to it, and nobody knew, bro. I went through some weird shit. They thought I didn't know I was dyslexic until high school. So I was wearing glasses at one point because I read the alphabets the wrong way, but I have like better than 20/20 vision. So I was like wearing glasses, getting dizzy from
Yeah, it's
back
making it worse.
because I didn't need it. Until one freaking beautiful actual teacher that cared about her kids was like, "Hey, come here," and she like sat down, took my glasses off, and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna read you these questions. You answer it verbally." And I was already testing at a high school level.
Weird.
So I was really smart but stupid at the same time.
It's like my my second cousin had a really bad stutter, and his dad used to call him stupid and used to hit him. Like,
God.
But this is
Damn, this is dark, man. That's not what he was experiencing.
They didn't know. They didn't know. And so his dad loved his son, but he thought he could.
No, he
get
didn't
him
love
out.
him.
So he'd go like this.
But
and
hey,
go-
he didn't love
the
him.
kid would be like, the kid would start to go, "Woo," and his dad would go, "Hey," whack him right in the back of the head. and go, Get over it.
Is this in the 50s?
This, yes.
Oh, yeah, this
Yes,
is old
in the
school.
50s. He'd go,
This is the 50s.
he'd hit him in the back of the head. My mother, as a kid, said, "This is not good. It's not working." Whack like
Quick
that.
question.
Yep.
To fix the stutter?
It didn't fix the stuff.
Okay, I don't
Probably
know.
made it worse.
Oh, he's terrified.
Then
That poor
My
kid.
we had
God,
there was another cousin in the family. I'm not going to go into details. Who was the father suspected the child was gay.
Beat it out of him.
And
Jesus Christ.
And basically would give him a spanking, give him the what for periodically, just because you got to get the sissy out of him. So you got to beat the sissy out of him. We've come
I'm
a
sorry,
long
George.
way.
He's older.
No, we've come a long way. I'm saying we've come a long
He's
way.
really old. So, George, to us, the stories sound insane, right? Because we're
In my
young.
day,
'Cause me and him are
in my
young.
day, you guys
I don't get
were-
it. I thought in your day Jesus was telling people to love people.
They weren't
He was.
listening, man.
He was, but the point is, if you had been my son, I would have smacked you in the head until you figured out those letters.
That's terrible.
God, that's
No, but that's
so
what used to happen.
fucked up.
the
That's
reason he
what
did
used to
that because you thought you had it bad. He has
I
family
had it
members.
great. I just
He had family members trying to beat the gay out of their kid.
Yeah. Removed though, like second cousin shit.
Yeah.
That story may be made up too, but you know it's happened.
That's fucking. I feel bad for this guy. Not only was he beat as a kid, but you just removed him out of your family.
Yeah, I just kicked him out. He's listening right now, like, what the
Can't have somebody who's gay with a stutter. I can't. There's no. It's just
a double.
Gets in the way. If you're not going to respond to my beatings, then I don't.
bad
know.
parenting, man.
Yeah.
Back then, though, like they thought
That was what.
disciplining kids.
That's
and
what you did.
There's so much research now. It's like hitting does nothing for kids. Nothing.
No, it's not true.
I've never had it. Yeah, I never.
That's such a lie. It is so stupid. I told
Your
my
dad hit you?
Oh fuck yeah, he did.
Wait, hold on. Did you have a beard in third grade though?
Almost. They actually nair'd my mustache. That's not a joke. I'll FaceTime my mom right
When
now.
you was in third grade?
Yeah, because my mom
knew
said I
the
was
hairy
too
third
young
grade.
to shave, and I was tired of being called a sand monkey. Which, by the way, the last time I got called sand monkey was by Theo Vaughn, bro. He came on Impulsive, rubbed my head. He goes, "Aren't you a cute little sand monkey?" And I was just like,
Theo. Theo.
You know what? But it felt good.
Theo's
you know
from
what?
New Orleans.
You know why? Because
He is from New Orleans.
From New Orleans.
because I miss days where you could just say shit that obviously you don't mean. You're just fucking
No, Theo
around.
doesn't mean that. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just the
but
funniest
you know,
guy.
a little bit, I felt like he did mean it. The way you looked at me, I was like,
Oh, there's
I am
a
sand
touch of
monkey, dude.
racism in there. Yeah, yeah.
You can't have that accent and not be racist. I
Yeah.
think there's a little of a.
Again, the kids called you sand monkey growing up?
Oh yeah, bro. Oh, that was nothing, bro.
Racism is alive and well everywhere.
Oh, bro, I was a kid when 9/11 happened. So you just removed my friends right then. Like it was.
They're
gone.
all check, please. Yeah.
No, they were done.
But back,
Syrian, Arab, Arabian, all the same thing. Yeah.
I was called sand N-word.
Yep.
I was called
Sand ninja?
All the words that I was called growing up, I can't even recite them anymore.
Yep.
they get us kicked off YouTube.
Yeah. Well, actually, you guys are pretty.
You were
reckless
going
for
to a
what you
school that
guys
was
talk about.
primarily white.
Oh no, we're getting suppressed as we speak. We're very aware.
Who was doing the calling? Was it black kids? Was it everybody?
Everybody, they
All
all,
of them.
dude. It was like Middle Easterns ended racism.
Yeah.
because everybody's like, no, we'll just turn on them. Like it was a pretty serious thing.
I heard a
but you know
black
what? I never ever got offended to like the hate. I don't know why.
You have a good sense of humor. Maybe you didn't take it to heart.
I really just didn't care.
Were they beating you up, calling you a sand ninja though? That's different.
I did get beat up. That's why I did martial arts because I was like, okay, I'm done with that. And then
What martial art did you do?
I did Muay Thai and I did Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
Okay.
Damn, that's how I know you're younger than us. Because back then it was even an option.
Taekwondo back
Taekwondo, gay, right? And then with you,
You guys are reckless.
Why did you do
dude.
this?
just gay.
Why would you do that?
You
Like,
can buy a black belt in a year.
I never jerked off in Taekwondo class once.
No,
not once.
you guys do in the locker room. Gay.
No, I never did
Right?
that. I never did that. And I
But
did-
jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, you're fucking kids up.
And I did a little bit, not too much, but I did a little bit of Krav Maga. Is it?
Oh, were you like stabbing people's eyes out with a
No,
beer
just
bottle?
pressure points and stuff.
Yeah.
So one of my uncles was like a bodyguard and had to go through these type of trainings, and so like he would always mess with me with these like moves and stuff, like
Pressure points?
this one to like
Yeah.
break out the wrist and the spine, like
Yeah.
all these little things, and then the ones right here.
Oh, the
here.
worst.
Yeah, they actually helped. I hurt somebody's wrist because they like put my girlfriend in a headlock at a party because he was drunk. And he was stacked, bro. This dude was huge. And I got so nervous. I was like, dude, this guy's so big. So I did that, but I did it too much and I heard a pop.
Good.
And it just went like this. And then my girlfriend's like, yo, you didn't have to do that. And
But
I
that was
like,
also super hot.
bro, I went home. I was like, what I did to that wrist? Just wait till I do that to your
You're
back,
like,
girl.
yeah, girl. You're like, don't mess with the Zohan.
And then we just sat there and
to
he
your
talked about it.
back.
And we did nothing.
We did nothing
We
but
did
talk
nothing.
about it.
I was 15. Yeah.
No, this is actually like 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was at a party here, and it was with Belle, my girlfriend, the ones that you,
Yeah,
the ones.
she's great.
Shit, that could have been bad. Let's cut that. I don't want my side host to get excited.
I don't want my side hose.
So you came up exactly how, because I met you through Logan Paul.
Yeah.
But you guys were friends from childhood because he grew up in Ohio. You grew up in what, Arizona, right?
I met Logan out here. I was doing I was interning at a recording studio, and that to me was just like it didn't feel like it was.
Your calling.
It wasn't my calling. It's just I don't like being beat down for something I don't love. I'm willing to take the beat down if
there's light at the end
If
of the
there's
tunnel.
light at the end of the
It's
tunnel.
your passion, yeah.
Yeah. I was in a recording studio, and so I did music when I was in Arizona. In Arizona, I thought I was the shit. I was doing music videos. My song was on the radio.
Damn.
I was.
Wait, you were singing?
Yeah, we actually play one of my.
Rapping or singing?
Could you look up in this club? Up in this club, by the way.
Not duh.
Up in this.
This club. Yep, right there. Up in this club. It should be Right there, the first
Whoa.
one. George
What?
Janko. So I was like 16 when this happened. 2010. So yeah, I was like.
great.
16.
I can't wait to see this.
This is the greatest already.
You know if this is copywritten at all, or
I have no idea to be
okay,
honest.
so we might have to chop this up.
Well, we'll chop
Could
it.
be, could not be. I don't know. But I'll try to give you the rights. Here, I'm giving them the rights.
There you go.
Whatever, I win regardless. I get the money.
Oh, here we go.
So that was my house. So when people were like at school, just like playing soccer or whatever, I was already creating. All these kids in the background are from my high school.
Who's this young fella?
That's him.
That's me.
What?
I was a kid, and I produced and wrote and everything.
Synthesizer.
Okay, George. Obviously, I wasn't great, but
Your
for
voice
Arizona
isn't bad.
2010, it's
Your
not
voice
bad.
is not bad. And you're 16?
16, yeah, like 15, 16. I wrote the song when I was 14.
You look 40, but still.
That's a
You look like
nair'd
a
face,
real
my
estate
friend.
agent, the OC.
I look like a real.
But this is
That's so fucking funny. I do.
Dude, but when you're in high school and you drop your own music videos, I bet the kid you were popular.
So
it's not a
it went
bad
south
song.
quick.
It's not a bad
It went
song.
south quick.
I'll tell you what happened.
South really quick.
So first of all, that music video for a year, I was telling people like, yo, I'm shooting a music video. And at first they were like, yo, that's lit. And then it got canceled because my cousin's shooting it from Chicago. So we were trying to make things work. And it got to the point where everybody's like, yo, George is a liar. He's like not telling the truth. He's a liar. So I was begging people. And one day, the music video, the day happened, and only one kid showed up just to prove that I wasn't shit and that I was fucking lying. But when he showed up, my cousin was shooting it. My dad financed it by renting gear. So even if you showed up and you weren't professional, it looked like a $20,000 setup.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So the guy walked in, he goes, oh, what the fuck? And so he calls one dude up and he goes, yo, you wouldn't believe this. George, this is before social media. He goes, George Janko's doing a music video. Next person, next person, next person. I woke up and my eyes started getting watery because I was like, only one fucking person's here? How the fuck am I gonna shoot this music video? And then my dad looked at me, he goes, just keep going. Just keep doing you. Just keep pushing. He goes, it'll work out.
You have to
And so,
put that blazer on, keep dancing.
like,
Keep
Habibi,
dancing.
we got here to this country, anything is possible.
Shave that beard.
Go upstairs, grab the nair'd.
You're
Shave now.
16, you're 15 years old, shave the beard, shave your back now.
We know you just shaved yesterday. Shave
reached
now. Shave
puberty when
again.
you were
One more
7 years
layer.
old.
One more. It grew back.
And then they put makeup on me. Like, I can't cover the beard.
B, let's take a little break with our friend George here. Atlanta. I'm out in Atlanta next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Atlanta, Georgia. Come get some. April 13th through the 15th. Then La Jolla Comedy Store, La Jolla, California, right outside San Diego's June 2nd through the 4th. And I'm jumping across the pond to Europe. Belfast is June 15th. Glasgow, Manchester, London, Cardiff, and then Dublin's June 25th. Get your tickets at thiccboy.com.
Let's go, Helium, Portland, Helium. I'm there April 2022. And in Port Charlotte, Florida, Comedy Zone, the Visati Theater, May 4, 5, and 6.
Also, live fight companion for UFC 287 this Saturday, live on Thicccboy YouTube with myself, Brian Callen, Cheeto Vera, and a very special guest. Come watch UFC 287 with the boys, Calabasas Fight Companion, 7 p.m. Pacific, live on Thicccboy YouTube. But B, as I told you, this Saturday, it's action-packed,
I'm
dude.
excited, man.
UFC 287 fight card is a crazy
We haven't
rematch.
talked about who you have.
Dude, longtime rivals Alex Pereira and Izzy Adesanya will face off again for the middleweight title. Throw down your shot to win big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the UFC.
I know who I got.
New customers can bet just $5 on a pre-fight money line and get $150 in bonus bets if your fighter wins. Plus, all customers can get close to the octagon excitement with a DraftKings same game parlay, that should say same fight parlay. Combine multiple UFC 287 bets into one for a shot at even bigger payout. B, Izzy, Alex Pereira, who you got?
I just have to go with Piera.
I mean,
If I'm Izzy,
he's 3-0 against him.
I know he's just bigger. He's just bigger.
He just hits too hard.
He can sit down on his punches and just corner him and start blasting.
I think Izzy gets it done. I think he learned from his lessons.
Does he wrestle?
Nope. I just think he does what he did in the first fight, but doesn't get clipped and wins this fight. Yeah.
Really?
I'm taking Izzy. Gilbert Burns, a huge favorite over Jorge Masvidal. Adrian Yanez versus Rob Font is your fight of the night. Kevin Holland and Ponzinibbio. Raul Rosa Jr. versus Christian Rodriguez.
What are your picks? Can you give them to me or no?
Yep, I'm taking Rosa, Kevin Holland, Adrian Yanez by decision. Gilbert Burns, he's a 5-1 favorite for God's sakes, but I think that's gonna be a good turnout for Jorge Masvidal. And then expire, Izzy, I'm taking Izzy via decision.
All right.
But if you want to make some bank and watch UFC 287 with us on the live fight companion on Thicccboy at 7 p.m. Pacific Saturday, make some money with my friends at DraftKings. Download the app right now. Use code FIGHTER. New customers can bet $5 on a pre-fight money line and get $150 in bonus bets if your fighter wins. This Saturday at DraftKings Sportsbook with the code FIGHTER. Minimum age, eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. DraftKings.
And then, so just a bunch, it started from a bunch of people hating on me. Like, oh no, he's actually doing like blah, blah, blah.
And all those kids want to be in a music video.
400, 500 kids from my school showed up.
What?
Bro, it got so bad that like, no, so good actually, that there's a scene, if you move forward in the there's a pool scene there, it looks like there's 100, 200 people there. And there were still 200 people back because we couldn't fit them.
Oh
so
my
we were
God.
rotating them. And it was so cool. Like we even wanted to go take it to a different location and people were just like texting each other and they went. And then Kiss FM, like Ryan Seacrest or whatever the fuck it was, they were like, hey, we're having a singing competition. Whoever wins gets to perform at Justin Bieber's concert. Like 5,000 people entered.
What?
And I won.
What?
So I got to perform at Justin Bieber's concert. Now, when I was a kid, I would do anything I could to be in the entertainment field. So when we were driving and we heard a commercial, do you want to be the next Hannah Montana? Yes.
You want to be Hannah Montana?
Yes. Do you want to meet Selena Gomez? Absolutely.
Yeah.
And guess what my parents were doing while driving? Turning it up. We got to listen. And so there was an agency that would scam you. You know what I mean? Like they would be like, hey, you pay $200, we'll put you in acting classes and fucking put you in auditions. We did this. Nothing came from it. And it was weird, bro. They would make me, dude, this is gonna sound like I'm lying. I swear to God. They were like, okay, we have agents. This is when I was young. I was like 13, 14. They're like, we have agents that want to look at you, but they don't want to intimidate you. So they're gonna be looking at you guys from far away. But you guys are gonna walk this. I swear to God, I don't think at the time now, if I was there, I'd have been like, "Yo, this is fucking weird." First of all, we're all kids. What strangers watching us
And
from far
your
away?
parents didn't know either, though, because they're not in Hollywood.
My parents are like, "Listen to them. They know what they're doing.
They're far away.
Come on." And so I was like, "Okay." So we just, we did. My parents are they just believed, so
they're
much.
good people.
And so that I forgot about that agency. Years go by. I do the show. They're the judges on it. I don't even remember them. Not the people, the agency. So the agency gave me a hug when I won because I gave the judges hugs. I'm like, hey, thank you. Bro, somebody took a picture, found out the agency pictures from back in the day, me working with them, and they're like, George rigged it. It wasn't real. And I'm like, they made this rumor. It was this thing called thedirty.com. And it was like this page where we didn't have social media, but people would gossip there. And they said that George's Persian father paid $10,000 to win a $1,000 prize. Listen, my dad didn't come from this country with nothing and become very successful to spend $10,000 to make one. Like, it doesn't work that way, right?
Yeah.
And so I went there and I was trying to tell people like, no, I didn't fucking cheat. But the whole school, they didn't want anything to do with me. They hated me.
Oh,
they had this game called Spit on George. And by the way, there's a lot of Mormons there, so I was kind of like weirded out, but I was getting bullied by Mormons. That's how you know you get bullied. If you get bullied by Mormons.
Mormons start picking on you?
If Mormons hate you, bro, there's no help.
Arizona.
Mesa? Is it Mesa?
Yeah, it was Pinnacle High School. Pinnacle High School, and then I went to Horizon. So there's this thing called Mr. Pinnacle. And Mr. Pinnacle is, they basically, are you Mr. Pinnacle? It's like a talent show, but then you bring your mom and then you do like these dances and you do all this fun stuff. The talent part came and the principal came. She goes, hey man, I don't think you should perform. There's people throwing shoes at you. There's people throwing drinks at you. There's like, we're scared that it's going to cause more mayhem. And so my mom and the principal already talked and they're like, this is his last days. Like we're transferring him because he got too bad. So I go, hey, let me perform one more time. Now, one of the lines that they were lying about was that I was lip syncing that competition. So I got on stage. This is all recorded. I got on stage and I go, hey, these are for the ones that booed me. And I performed. And people, when they heard, all the kids that like believed the lies, when they heard that I was actually performing, They got up and started clapping. So like I had this like standing ovation in my school and I left. Never came back.
Undeniable, bro.
So like that was like one of my moments in life where I was like, if I could get, I know it sounds cheesy.
It's a victory.
But if I could get through that shit, I could get through
Especially
a lot.
at that age,
Yes.
man. Jesus Christ.
But that is how you make these, like when you're terrified, you don't know how it's going to work, and you just stand up and tell the truth, and you're like, hey, I'm going to sing, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
That's the formula for success.
Bro, my
not to
mom
trust
was
Mormons.
crying her. You have any idea what it feels like to perform at your school and watch your dad like sink in his chair and your mom's like sitting there crying like this?
But also vibing to the music.
Just like, yo, this song's hot, bro.
Shit is fire.
It's fucking
They
hot,
were so
dude.
worried. They were so worried you were going to
Habibi. What?
They thought you were going to get crushed.
No, they knew I was a
They knew
fucking
you were
performer.
talented.
I perform, bro. Well, I could shut shit down. When I went to my new high school, my mom begged me. She goes, yo, like, just keep your head down. Don't. I was mouthy, bro. Like,
Quit trying to be the Syria and Justin Bieber.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, bro, like I was the type of dude that would sit at the Justin Bieber theater, like where they were watching his documentary, and I would just cry in
And
the
rock
theater.
hard.
And I would just
Rock hard.
I'm a believer.
And he went like this. That's your dick, apparently. Because you're 16 before you reach puberty.
No, but dude, I just knew I wanted to be a performer. I went to a school called Horizon High School. And these people always won like the chorus awards. They were like the school for chorus. And their shit was so legit that you had to audition the year before to be in the chorus class. So I went in and I was like, this is so cool. These people must respect me because I'm an entertainer.
Yeah.
And I walked in and it was like first period because I wasn't a part of the class. And I was like, maybe if I could just talk to her, I could just get on my knees and beg her and be like, yo, like I came from a different school. He watched my music video. Like I swear, like I'm a musician. I could be a part of the school. I'll clean the gum underneath like I'll do whatever, right? And she looked at me and she goes, I'm sorry, like no. And then one of the kids was like, yeah, you have to audition next year unless you think you're better than us and you want to replace one of us. And I was like, no, I just, I could just stand next to you guys. There's like 1,000 of you guys. Like one is not going to make a difference. And they're like, nope, this is how it is. So who do you think you're better than? And I went home and I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm fucking pissed. And my mom was like, hey, don't do anything about it. Just shut up, sit down, don't get in trouble. And I was like, okay. And then the teacher literally like, dude, this is like homecoming's coming. And the teacher, the like proud chorus teacher gets on, she goes, guys, we're doing talent shows and we're going to do it at lunch. I know seniors leave, but if you want to gather and watch my students. And when she said my students, that irked me because I was like, that could have been me. And she goes, my students are going to be performing and some other students. And I was like, wait, some other students I can enter? So I asked, can I enter? And I entered the fucking talent show, bro. And I fucking smashed that bitch and won it. And there's a kid that's in this entertainment field. His name's Bryant Wood. The first time I met him is when he lifted me up on his shoulders because I won.
This is two competitions you've won.
Oh,
the Justin Bieber thing and then this thing.
Yes. Oh, I've done way more competition than that. And I'm competitive, bro. Like I'll go in because I have no friends and I have nothing to lose. So like I'll go in there being like, all I got to do is take
I
this
have
one.
no friends.
So
and nothing to lose.
I win that, and then the teacher had to give me the homecoming tickets. That teacher, right? And I literally didn't go to homecoming because I did this. So she went up kind of bitter because she already knew that like she had turned me down. And she went to go give me the tickets, her and the vice principal. And I said, no, I just wanted to prove that I could have replaced one of your students. And I fucking walked away.
Gangster.
Fucking
Damn.
hard as shit, dog. But I fucked myself because then I couldn't go to homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was free tickets, too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I fucking-
Really
I
fun.
should have just taken that
You
shit
know
and
what,
go
you know,
make
you know what I
friends.
think you have going for you is drive and all that stuff. It comes from a great place, but you have very likable energy.
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
I mean, that's kind of I don't know where it comes from, but I think you're very honest about your expression. You're just fucking honest. You just let it all hang out.
So did you open for Bieber? Or you performed
They
for Bieber?
said it was an opening for Bieber, but they like worded it. It
But
was
he
like
wasn't
I
there.
performed at the concert, but outside the
question.
venue.
Yeah.
Good question,
Does this
Brendan.
end good because your life?
I got to perform
Your
at the
life
Justin
sounds like
Bieber
a
concert.
shitty episode of Glee.
Yeah, but you got to perform
Like a
at
Syrian Glee.
the Justin Bieber concert. So outside,
They worded it perfectly. It was opening up for his concert, literally opening up for the doors.
As
of
a
the
doors,
Oh
but
my
he's not getting
God.
there for another 4
No,
hours.
bro, but I did meet him.
I was gonna say you get to meet him.
So
This is a
this
very
is a
good
truth.
question.
This is fucking crazy. I grabbed my check, and by the way, I still have that check. My mom carries it in the guest room of the
Tight
house. Yeah, and so I'm walking my check out and to my dad's car to put it in, and a kid pulls up in a Segway, and it looks exactly like Justin Bieber, but in real life he looks a tiny bit different.
Small.
So I look at him and I go, this is the fucking show's about to start in like 10 minutes. There's no way Justin Bieber would be in the parking lot by himself on a Segway with no security guards, bro. There's no way. So I look at him and I go, oh fuck, you almost got me. And I did this and I walked away. And my mom looked at him and she starts smiling. She goes, it is you, isn't she? And then he like smiles at her and they're like talking for a bit and I'm shoving the thing in the car. I'm like, Mom, let's go. It's not him. And he looks at me and I'll never forget. Like he just looked me in my eyes from here to where that computer was. And there was a moment where I was like, dude, if that was him, that would be kind of weird, right? And he looked at me, turned away, rode away. And the next day, all over press, Justin Bieber escapes his security guards and goes in the parking lot, causes mayhem with fans.
That's awesome.
And I was like, fuck.
Bad for you, awesome for you.
I could have hung out with Justin Bieber.
Your mom got a special moment with him, though.
She did. And when I was in the recording studio in LA, years later, I was interning. I went to school, I was interning, and Justin Bieber walks in and he's working on a project. And I got so excited. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna walk up to this dude. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna tell him like, hey dude, I performed at that concert. I was in a parking lot. I missed my chance to meet you, but like now, and then before I got to tell anything, the studio guy goes, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And I go, what?
I'm gonna tell him a random story about how I performed outside your concert.
And almost met him.
I almost met him. Hey, bro. I have a story about all the things that didn't happen.
No, real quick,
almost happened.
I want to ask you if you remember my mom.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
I literally. Then I go. But no. And he goes, no. But no. The only time you talk to Justin Bieber is if he goes, hey, by a raise of hands, who wants to wipe my ass? He goes, that's you. You're the guy that raises hands. You don't even speak. You just raise your hand. And I was like, oh, this is fucking degrading.
Yeah.
And so I got outside. I called my dad, and I'm like, yo, fuck this bitch. Like, I don't want to fucking work here anymore. They're treating me like shit. I don't get paid. I'm like, fuck. I'm going. My dad goes, yeah, fuck them, man. He goes, we performed at Justin Bieber's concert. And I go, yeah, so I was fucking trying
Right,
to
Dad? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
What
bro.
great dad.
Mom knows him.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my dad's lit. My dad got fucking stoned out of his mind with Big Daddy Kane, bro. Because my dad got
Dad smokes weed?
no. He was with them for so long in a room where they were chiefing. He got high as fuck.
Secondhand
I had to
smoke?
drive home.
Damn.
My dad is the biggest fan. He's playing my music nonstop in his liquor store. So he pays my dreams from his liquor store, and then he broadcasts it
Yeah,
and
great
sells
dad.
the CDs that he made me. He makes profit off of my music.
Tight move.
Right? This guy walks in smoking a J, and he's just fucking just chiefing. My dad goes, hey, you can't smoke in here. Put that out. The guy puts it out, super respectful, and then he's just fucking, doing his thing. And my dad goes, you like music? And the guy's like, yeah, I do music myself. And he goes, oh, what's your name? He goes, Big Daddy Kane. I'm performing here in the Arizona thing. We're doing this back in the day type of thing. You should come. And my dad's like, my son does music. He goes, look. And he's like showing him my music. And he goes, wait, that's your son doing the music video? He goes, yeah.
Yeah, it's him in the blazer.
Yeah. Yeah. He calls me and he goes, George, do you know who Big Daddy Kane is? And I was like, I didn't know who the fuck Big Daddy Kane was. And I was like, no. He goes, dude, Google him. And I was like, okay. So I Googled him and I was like, oh, fuck. Back in the day in Arizona, bro, like Big Daddy Kane, like what the he's a celebrity.
Massive,
He's known,
yeah.
right? So me and my dad got our fucking best gear on. And they took us in the back, and they're giving us a special treatment because my dad gave the alcohol. He's like, hey, take it. Thanks for giving us the tickets. So he's in the back drinking. He's getting like buzzed, and he's getting really fucking excited. And then he goes in the back and it was the first time I ever smelled weed in my life. It just hit me in the face, and I was like, what the fuck? And these dudes, bro, you couldn't see your hand in front of you. That's how much smoke was in there.
The Snoop Dogg concert.
Oh, no, bro. It was like insane. Like till this day, I've never seen anything like, or maybe because when I was young at the time, it was a lot bigger than it is. But like at the moment, I was just crazy. And my dad, they go onto the stage and my dad, he goes, smoking a cigar. He goes, call your mother. We made it. And he smokes a cigar. And he in his mind, bro, thought this is it.
Yeah, man.
This guy's going to sign my son.
close.
This is it. And my dad just kicking his feet up, smoking a cigar. Nothing came out of this, by the way.
No,
We never even saw him again.
No.
He left the stage and went somewhere else. We never saw him again.
Yeah. Of
But my dad, I'll never forget it. He just the way he looked at peace in his heart. He's like, my
Syrian
son made it.
Yeah.
Son and dad. So how'd you meet Logan, though?
Did I really just go off on a tangent?
That's okay.
Yeah, it was
I'm
fun,
so
though.
sorry.
That's okay.
He's like, I won a dance competition.
And just me and
I get to
just
meet
me and
Logan.
locked eyes.
Yeah.
He met my mom, sort of. And then
Fuck. I met Logan when I was out here, and I was.
Wait, but you
doing
originally
music.
came out here for
music.
music.
Yeah, and then And then some of my friends were like, hey man, stop doing that. Stop doing the music. Like do the acting. You're like really good and funny. Like you could get into character. And so I found out about Vine through Logan. And so while he was doing this, I would like write skits for him or like other influencers. And all I would ask was like, hey, like, can I be in them? And then through that, he like opened the door for me. So like Logan not only like taught me how to do it, but he also like opened the doors for all the other things. So like regardless of wherever me and Logan go, I'll always like my career, God gave him me to like, you know, like help each other.
He gave
like,
you your start.
Oh
your
yeah.
pad.
And
he's got a crazy work ethic, right? My buddy Kevin Mack.
Oh, he's a dog.
Said even when he was like 15, that kid was like, he was never anywhere. He was in his room editing and doing
Kevin worked
stuff.
when he was 15?
I don't know how old he was, but you know, Kevin,
No, but that
Kevin
sounds
was
true.
on
He was-
Vine. Kevin was in his crew. And they,
No, he's
you know Kevin McNamara? You know Kevin Mack?
Yeah, good looking dude, right?
Yeah,
Tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always playing like the good looking dude in Vines. and
Yeah,
shit. Yeah. That's so awesome. I was playing the stupid kid.
Yeah.
Stupid kid.
That did this. Oh, just imagine. Hey, can we use you? We use your stupid face.
We like that stupid face.
How long were Vine? 6 seconds?
He's gonna get your girl in this skit. It fits, right?
You just go, oh.
Vines were 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
6 fucking seconds.
Bro, it was weird. The first time I ever watched a Vine, I got invited. Logan goes, hey, me and Jake are about to shoot this liar Vine. And I go, oh, okay. So I go there, and I literally can't even exaggerate it. Logan's sitting there looking at me with one leg up. He goes, dude, get this joke. And he's just fucking dumping gas on himself. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
this is real gas. I'm smelling it. I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing? He goes, dude, so. Or like alcohol, but something that's flammable, but you could smell it. And he's just like fucking just dumping it on him. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And he goes, so this is a joke, right? Where I lie to my brother. And he goes, liar, liar. And he throws a match on me. And I go, hey man, like,
You didn't catch on
are you
fire.
gonna edit the flames in
Yeah.
there? Like, are you actually gonna set yourself on fire? He goes, watch. And literally throws a match. He goes, and I was like, whoa. And he just jumps in the pool. And they're all watching the video. I'll never forget, they're like looking at the video
Jesus.
going like this because he burnt his fucking dick.
Oh God.
And he's like, oh yeah, that's a great shot. Let's do it again.
Gangster.
I was like, yo, these are dogs. I called
Yeah.
my mom. I go, I think I can make a living off of making like 6-second videos.
Yep, lighting my balls on fire, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Did
That was what it
you
was.
at that, especially at that time, did you guys know how far all this was gonna go?
No, dude. I have this, until this day, I still go by this. I don't know what the future brings, and I'm not going to waste my time trying to assume what it's going to be.
Nor should you.
The way the Bible describes the future, it's like vapor. It's like mist. It's like smoke, right? It has a form, and sometimes you think that form's something, and then we try to grab it. It's nothing. It's futile. So like there's no reason for me to be sitting there and try to piece the puzzle. I work as hard as I can. I pray for opportunity. And through this like cycle of life, I've found the sauce of always being happy. Because I think a lot of anxiety and depression is if you're anxious, you're thinking about the future. If you have depression, you're thinking about the past. And if you're in the present, it's a present from God. It's a gift. So I'm trying to master this element of like being here and knowing that regardless, even if I killed it or if I didn't kill it, the outcome is there's going to be a grave one day for me. And then throughout time, people are going to forget what I did. So I'm not going to sit here and bang my
What
head.
you just said, I think, is as true as it gets.
You know what I mean?
You know, all the way
lying,
through.
man.
Thanks.
So I just try to like,
touch this.
Fuck
These are my
yeah.
new jeans.
you have some man hands.
Guys,
I feel
look-
bad that my
Big
girlfriend can't hold
palms.
these.
Big palms.
Like a
Holy
polar bear.
cow, bro.
Yeah.
You would never make it as a gay porn star.
Never did.
You should
You would
tussle.
make every
Every dick
small.
look small, yeah.
Yeah.
You did jiu-jitsu, tussle around with them, see what happens.
Dude,
It's
just
fun.
real quick. I just wanted to see what it
That's
felt.
what
I just
George
want to
did.
feel it out.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I take it day by day, and you know what? And it's gonna sound really stupid and cheesy, but like growing up, my dream was just one dream: create art that the world knows who George Janko is and his art form. I got that, and I realized that my happiness is the same as the guy who's flipping burgers at Five Guys, and it's because that guy was in the moment, hanging out with friends, being with family, and so like the grass is always greener. The people that have money are like, man, I miss the days where I was at a 9 to 5 and I just didn't worry about anything. And the people that are 9 to 5 are like, man, fuck this. I can't wait till I'm my own boss and I don't have to do. And I just realized that like I don't want to be the dude that complains, man.
My friend hit a marker. He made $1 billion, a little over $1 billion.
That's
I
it.
said, yeah, and I said, that's $1 billion. I was like, I can't fathom that.
That's a lot of money.
I couldn't fathom it. And he was looking. There was a moon, and he looks and he goes. Yeah, I got friends who are worth $11 billion. It's not that big a deal. Trust me. And I went. That's where comparison that's what happens. That's what you have to be. You have to be careful of that.
Yeah.
I saw that with a couple of
because, but dude, after 300 million, like everything's the same.
But there's
your life doesn't change.
It goes like this. It goes like there's certain actors that are crushing it. They're mad they're not Denzel. Denzel's mad he's not directing movies. You know, it just keeps going, man. It never ends. I know very famous legends. I've had conversations with very famous people without naming names, and the one thing they were saying is how they don't get the respect that they're trying to get, and this guy won't give me the movie.
It's probably in their head.
It's all in their head.
They're getting the respect.
It's all in the head. If you're not careful, no matter where you are, you're always going to be.
Oh, you can find a fight. Anyway.
Always.
Yeah, if you're looking for it, you'll find it.
Everybody suffers from that. So it's like you're right about the guy flipping burgers.
But you want to do what now? Just when you say create content, in what form?
I want to
get that fucking blazer back out, dude.
Get the blazer.
Did you hear my new song?
Out.
My new song's a bop, bro.
You have a new song?
Yeah. And you can't play that because that is. Well, I will take the credit for it.
Can we play it and not put it on the episode so we can hear it?
Yeah,
Is it on
absolutely.
YouTube? No, it's
yeah. You want to just play it for a second and then you can hear
Let's
it.
vibe to it. Yeah, let's vibe to it.
I think you guys are gonna like this one.
Well,
this one has a crazy story.
Well, hold on.
You're doing music
Again,
Dude, why wouldn't he?
because dude. You want to hear the story real quick?
Well, before we play the song, I want you to know I've seen all 23 seasons of American Idol. Okay?
No. Go to Heart of David. Go to Heart of David.
Heart of David.
Who's Andy Kramer?
No. So yeah, Heart of David, George Janko.
There it is.
I'm working on a music.
Is it Christian music?
It is and it isn't. I speak about my relationship with God. And just listen to the lyrics. It's a very storytelling type of, and I'll tell you where it came from. This is all freestyle, by the way. Nothing was written.
Hit it, Chin.
I ask God, give me the heart of David. Honestly, I'm not patient. My tongue sharper than any one of your knives. The demons sweating to see me, they grip on tight. And that way, he don't play like no way. So I gotta get out of my own damn way.
And then it goes into this like bridge with the sample, and then I go back into freestyle.
Oh, that's so good.
That's good.
God, you've come a long way. Are you Kanye West of Syria?
Bro,
it sounds like his song.
Bro, I am.
I knew
Except for I like the Jews.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Because they're the chosen ones.
Yes,
They're
bro.
the chosen ones of Yahweh.
Yeah, that song was fire.
The guy who produces for Kid Cudi and everybody. And my friend Tanner Fox is a huge Kid Cudi fan. And he goes, man, I love Kid Cudi. And I go, oh, my friend produces for him. I could introduce you guys. And as soon as I said that, I remembered I had a dream that night. Like literally that night, I was like, in my dream, he produced me a song that everybody liked. And I was like, oh, so as a joke, I told him, I go, bro, I had a dream you produced me a song. And he goes, dude, I had a dream I produced you a song. And so I was like, what the fuck? So we went to the studio and he made this like Kanye style to send it to his team to maybe see if one day in the future he could work with Kanye West or whatever it was. So I got on it and I freestyled on it, and then he's like, you know what? It's yours, bro.
That was dope, man.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you.
And that's out right now?
Yeah, that's out right now.
Man, that was
We're working on a music video.
It'd been way funnier if it was horrible. Damn it, George. If it was bad, it'd be funny. What are we going to do? It was really good.
Put me in a mood. I got into a groove.
Thank you.
And I'm old, but I do this.
The whole time Brown's on.
And that's when you know. Just when you do that, yeah, just like this. That's when you know it's in.
You look over, Brian's on.
And you just see this. You just see my jeans darken.
No, just a big bone, just rock hard.
Yeah,
do you like it? Yeah.
No, I just piss. He pisses fucking.
Yeah, that was really, really good.
I have some questions. If I could ask you.
Yeah, fire away, man. No, I don't sing. He'll sing.
Let me fix my
Well, no, this is actually about stand-up.
Yep.
Because when you ask me what do I want to do, I want to, it's so funny, dude. I realize I just want to create things. I want
creative.
something here to come out there so I could express myself without just being a fucking bitch that's on a mic being like, this is how I feel and everybody should validate it. And like, I just realized that the first version of that was just art. You know, people express themselves and there's some people fuck with it and some people don't. And when we left the podcast, I had to look up Joe Rogan stuff because I got grilled in the comment sections for like not knowing too much.
You know,
about him.
Joe did stand up.
I didn't know too much about Joe. The only thing I knew about him is that he just doesn't take shit from nobody. That's
Yeah.
literally the only thing I ever knew. And
Monster comic.
Monster cock
for
too.
30
There's a lot of
years.
leaks out there.
30
Got a
years.
take on him too.
30 years,
30
yeah.
years he's been doing stand up.
Yeah, big dick.
But the one thing that I grew is like I need to be like him. I need to be like I'm okay getting the money that I get or whatever I'm getting for myself. Do me, and if people fuck with me, they fuck with me, and if you cross that line with me, I'll grill you. And so I just want to build a community within people that I love and trust, and have them prosper, and then through that we could build a little bit more out instead of working out and having the whole world love me for me to start in, if that makes sense.
See, I feel like you're North Star. Don't get me wrong. Joe Rogan's a great North Star, but for what like the talent you have, it's more of like a Donald Glover, like
That
Charles
is a
Gambino.
crazy compliment. And you know,
Yes.
I always tell my girlfriend, I go, man, I wish one day somebody compares me to him.
There you go.
And you just crossed off one of my bucket lists.
Yeah, there you go.
So thank you, bro.
As far as a North Star, like Rogan's very intense, and don't get me wrong, monster comic, but just, like the acting stuff, and like the singing.
Different personality.
Yeah, you're just you're different.
You guys are very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Great North Star as far as the way he lives his life. He's the best.
What is North Star?
Like who you look up to. Like you're like
Got
who,
you.
like your North Star. Like you're on a boat and you got to sail towards that.
You're-
Yeah,
Like
I get
yours
that.
is Charles Gambino.
Am I allowed to put my foot here?
Yeah, 100%. Do
okay.
whatever you want
Yes.
after that music.
Nice chucks.
Thank you. They're not Chucks.
Yeah, but with you, yeah,
Look at my face. Close up of my face.
but yeah, he's all-
Trying to be cool.
He falls asleep.
Yeah, my defense mechanism is just to fall asleep.
He's like those fainting goats. He tries to be cool. Sick kicks. That video is dope.
I'm a fainting goat.
Whenever you try to be cool.
You just know, but it has to be after
That's a
you
bit.
say it's not chucks. Watch this. Try it again. Those are cool chucks, man.
Thank you. They're not Chucks.
Just always wrong.
Yeah, but there's got to be a pause.
Yes, the regular.
Yeah, but you look at Donald Glover has he did
Did he
stand
do
up
stand
too.
up?
Yeah, has a special on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know anything about
He
anyone.
did stand up, and he's always been super talented music wise. And then when he was on that show, Tina Fey was like, because
Atlanta.
he'd always
created Atlanta, didn't he?
That's not what I'm talking about, right? Pass out for me. So when he
Love you guys' dynamic.
when he was in Tina Fey back in the day on that show, what was it? Community. Tina Fey, he would always freestyle and stuff when they're not shooting. She's like, you're so talented, because he can sing too. She's like, you've got to do something with this, and that's when you get Childish Gambino.
I love that.
Yeah, and he
But
did
you know what I
stand
love
up.
is I love when somebody's successful and doesn't get intimidated from somebody else who has talent. And it's like, hey, you should do that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
inspire you.
Yeah.
It should inspire you. It shouldn't fucking make you
But that's
jealous.
also why Rogan being your North Star is also good, because Rogan's the same way. If he sees talent, he's not like, oh God, this competition. Don't get started in this lane or this lane. He's like, now run with it, dude.
Yeah,
Do it.
no, I had to start navigating who I listen to and who I don't listen to.
Means everything.
It means everything because sometimes you look up to somebody and they definitely look down at you.
Well, they want to suppress your dream. They don't want you to be in the same lane because they view it as competition.
And it's a hard thing to understand, right? Because if you don't get that type of personality, if you don't do that to people you dislike, it's very hard for somebody to understand why somebody you love would do that.
It's famine thinking. It's a really silly way to think. The
I don't
idea
even think
is-
they mean to do it.
No, the
They
pie
don't
is only
mean
so
to.
big.
Sometimes they just don't know. They
it's
don't know they're
if
doing
you've
it.
got it, then I can't get it. You're taking what I
Yeah.
want. So it becomes this. The pie is only so big, and you're taking. From
That's why you get a lot of hate in stand up, right? Like other stand ups, like, well, he's doing good, he's selling tickets, and then they'll go bad on that comic. It's like, no. Them having success has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Zero. There's enough tickets out there for everybody to sell.
Yeah,
It
it's
has
it's
nothing to do
really
with you.
sad how that works.
It never works out for anybody.
But also, if you, I truly do believe. You know, how they always say last guys finish last.
Nice guys finish last.
Or yeah, nice guys
Yeah.
finish last. I don't
Last guys
believe
definitely
that.
finish
I
last.
don't believe it. I believe
Oh,
that.
I believe it.
There's
I
a great
believe
book
that-
on this called Give and Take that won Apple's Book of the Year, and it proves the exact opposite. Nice guys, when you so there's the Adam Grant, the youngest professor, tenured professor at Wharton Business School, genius. I interviewed him twice. this book called Give and Take.
Slight flex.
I know.
You can comprehend it twice.
How about when he flexes? He's all.
No, I read. I interviewed him twice. I'm friends with him. And he, that's
Whenever
how
you lie, I pass out.
Yeah, but he does an amazing job in the book because he does a case study
Of nice
people
guys?
in politics and business and show business.
Name a nice guy in politics.
Watch this: politics, show business, and politics, show business, and business. Okay,
Give me examples, dude.
I will. So he
all Donald Trump.
takes a number of people who ended up being what he goes. There are matchers. I give you if you give me. Then there are takers, who are like they just take, and then there are people who give, and they give to people that are worth it. You don't give to an idiot. You give to people that are worth it.
And don't expect anything back.
Right, because you like the way you do, Bubba, and the way I do.
I'm finishing last right now.
No. So that he did a really. I'm going to have you read this book, Bob, because he does this amazing.
Hurry.
Is he bleeding? Is he bleeding?
Get out of the frame.
Come on, Jack.
God, I always stress her out.
What if we thought he was a nice guy, but his sister comes, he's like, God damn it! Kicks over the camera. We're all, whoa!
He kicks her in the back. Hey, damn!
I'm the star.
Jesus.
You're always trying to steal my shine.
Boot prints on her back, on her shirt.
We just continue with nice guys finishing last. Well,
But you should read this book. You should read this book, Give and Take, because he does a very amazing job of looking at all these different industries and does an exhaustive study on the people that gave. And what happens is, if you're a taker, like a guy like Mike Ovitz, who was the biggest agent
Believe
in Hollywood,
me,
the biggest
I'm
agent
not a
in Hollywood.
taker.
No, but there are some
Taking
people.
advantage
So you know there are people that scam you. That are just they're all about.
They're on your coattails as soon as they get
bottom
anywhere.
line.
Yep.
Okay. If you look at what happens is, if you screw enough people over, what people will invariably do. This is in politics. This is in business. Anywhere. You get ahead for a while, you'll make some money. But you fuck enough people over, and people start talking, and there becomes a network of people that will conspire to fuck you over now. They will ostracize you. They will go, I don't do business with you. Don't do business with him. And in today's world, where information is so quick, it's devastating. Now, that includes people that match. If you become a strategic giver, where you're like, I give, as long as you get me some back, you get found out. These people get found out.
But over a long period of time,
now
right?
Givers, yes. Now givers, that this includes what I was surprised by: politics, show business, and business. People that do favors for people that they believe in, just because it's the right thing to do, pay it forward. Those people end up always ahead, because what happens is enough people conspire to help them. It's almost like subconscious. It's like God energy. Enough people get together, bro, and they will start, and they will push that person forward.
Who is it?
And it won Apple Book of the Year because he did such an amazing job of showing this with case study after case study after case study, and it's fascinating.
Facts. I
have
he
a
looked at
reasoning
people.
for it.
He looked at people who did this in politics and show business. And he said, and you would find that these people had lists of people that they thought were worth it, and they would just help them.
And who were the examples, though?
I can't remember the examples, but people you would know right away. And it was just Dave Rubin, I think, was one of them. You know Dave Rubin, the great producer, music producer?
Oh, yeah.
Dave
With
Rubin.
the beard? Yeah, he's great.
People love that guy.
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin, I'm sorry.
Dave Rubin's our
yes,
buddy.
but Rick Rubin. Because Rick Rubin helps people, and he just helps people because it's the right thing to do. I think that was one of the case studies, but there are a lot of
That
people
makes
like that
sense.
where you go, damn, it makes sense. And then he shows you how many people were household names that were killing it, who were making all the money, and just got
went away.
ostracized. Yeah, because you were a taker, and you got found out. You were a matcher. You got found out. Now, he makes a distinction. Don't just be a giver to people that aren't worth it. Don't just give to
and choose.
morons. Don't give to people that are going
That's
to
my
waste
problem.
it. Money after bad,
That's my
money
problem.
after bad.
I have
Yeah.
some really good ones I give to, then I have some horrible ones.
But you might.
That's
you
a
find
better
genius
that's
who's-
a better mountain to
Yeah,
climb.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you find a starving genius. That's who you give money to. You understand? You give money to people that have hustle, that work hard, and that just want. They just want the most out of life. Those are the people that you end up helping.
I see it almost identical, but my source comes from a different point. How I grew up, how my mom and dad taught me in life is regardless of what I did in this industry, it has nothing to do with me. There is another George Janko out there that's 10 times more talented, 10 times better looking, and has more of an it factor than me.
Always.
But I truly believe, because when God puts something in my hand, the first thing that I think of is, okay, how can I disperse this in my heart? So if there's a Father in heaven, I believe he's going to bless the homes of the men who are looking to actively bless his other children too.
So okay,
not just
freeze
keep
that.
it to
So
himself.
freeze that
It's the
for a
same
second.
mentality.
Yes, and freeze that for a second. Whether God exists or not, I always say this to people: when you behave.
Does God exist or not?
That was a shitty way to fall asleep, though. You didn't do a good job. It's got you went like this. He did it. He went. He goes. That's not how you fall asleep. You got to
I was having an aneurysm.
It's got to be. Your body has to. Your body has to relax first, dude. You got to just.
Not if it's Rick and Mortis.
Yeah, you literally went.
He gets stiff.
It was like you got electrocuted.
No, that's like the stiff goats. That's what they do. They go.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You watch too much goat stuff.
I know way too much about goats.
Goats do this.
I'm like, no, that's North Belize goat, dude. I've seen it.
That's so funny. Goats do this though. They faint like this.
Yeah, they're like this. Like when I got knocked out by Ben Rothwell, they're just like this.
No, don't call out to yourself.
I love you for that.
Keep going.
So if there's no God.
Hold that
If there's
thought.
no
You're
God,
telling us
man,
there's
if
no
there's no God, but you walk as if there is, okay? That, again, over and over is proven. There's another book called Never Eat Alone about this.
Never eat alone.
Never Alone by Keith Ferrazzi, friend of mine. Really good book about this.
All these authors are your friends, huh?
And they're billionaires. Welcome to the Fire and Cake.
So Tom Cruise and I have a timeshare. I don't have time.
You know what I love?
Good.
Every
Is that
time Brian
George
lies-
is just as equally lit as you guys, and there's no camera on.
No.
Oh no, there is a camera on you.
I love him.
Yeah.
Oh, I love George.
Yeah.
But
Authentic.
But yeah, so that idea is when you walk that way, when you walk, at least when you try to have Christ energy, not Julius Caesar energy, you can say whatever you want, but there is countless examples of you are at least, if not ahead, a happier person. You're doing the right thing. And there's something that you get strength from. You become an example. You become somebody who's you're kind of untouchable in that sense. And that's my argument.
And people respect that.
Of course
they respect that a lot more. If you were going to come on here, I'm not saying you would, or if we made this show about drama, or like I said, I could do 7 years of podcast on drama. You could easily do it.
We were
It's
just actually
not-
talking. You guys gave me a lot of notes. Behind the camera, guys, these two did look after me through situations, and like you guys gave me that big brother, especially you. You gave me that big brother vibe of like, you know, hey, don't do this, do this. And I just wanted to say on camera and off camera, like I really appreciate you guys as humans.
Of course, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
We like you, bro. We know we see good when we. I know good when I see it.
I think all three of us kind of, well, I don't know if you guys are on a spiritual journey, but like my thing is this, bro. Like, if you have a problem with me, which I pray you don't, and if you go behind closed doors and gather and gossip, and you're trying to,
Brendan will beat the shit out of you. Right?
not only will my boy Brandon come after you,
Yeah.
but if me and God have a relationship where he tells me shut up, sit down, do nothing, the next commandment is going to be he's going to step in. And so I feel bad for my enemies because I'm not coming after you. I'm not wasting time gathering information. I'm not going to go and black out your name or cast you or curse you or anything. I'm
No,
gonna
because
pray
you're
for
too
you.
busy making content.
I just don't.
can't.
I don't want. It's not my personality. And bro, the one thing that I tell people that they always come up to me like, "Yo, what's the one advice to be in this industry?" I don't even give them industry advice. I give them this. I go, the goal is you're not going to be able to turn everyone's heart. I go, but the goal is to make sure not everyone turns your heart, because I feel like every day that's all I'm fighting.
Dropping gems. I tell him that all the time. All the time, huh? I'll call him with something like, dude, and he's like, don't change. Don't change. Because my heart for a while was starting to get pretty black.
It hurts, but
I said
it's
stay
when
generous
your
and
loved
stay-
ones do it. When you're like, fuck me, bro.
Yeah, when
Like,
friends do it. Yeah,
You stay generous. You keep giving, but you tell the truth.
always.
You tell the truth. You align yourself with the truth. We want to be in your band. I said it out loud.
I want to be in your guys' band.
We think with our help, we could all open for Bieber.
He's definitely seen me talk about this at least once, and the fact that he hasn't DM'd me. And
You know
been
his
like, "Hey,
favorite
come hang out
comedian is
with me,
Chris
bro."
D'Elia. He goes to Chris's shows. So you open for D'Elia.
Hold on, faint.
Faint. Don't laugh.
You're not good at that, dude. You're not.
Yeah.
You can't do it that way.
Yeah.
It's got to be just let your.
Just all the energy's out.
Yeah, that's all.
Ready?
Okay, ready?
Give me an action.
Hold on, ready?
I'm an action.
Ready?
Whenever we start talking about Justin Bieber, you pass out.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, ready? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say Justin Bieber probably hasn't heard of you.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? So,
Well, give me a second.
As soon as you hear the words,
and so the line
JB.
is, when I say action, I'm going to say Justin Bieber probably hasn't heard about you. And then you're going to hear that and you're going to,
Got it.
George, Justin Bieber probably hasn't heard about you.
I wasn't ready. Go ahead.
I was going to say too long.
Okay, ready? And action. George, Justin Bieber probably hasn't heard of you. Shit, that's
Spot on.
okay. That's
spot on,
he got
dude.
shot by a sniper, and that's what happened, and he fell forward.
I think
That's
I
good.
think a Mormon
That's
finally
good.
got
That's
him.
good. The problem is, stay there. He's got a tailpiece on him.
The Mormons finally got him.
Mormon's got him.
Callback.
Sniper in this. It's called a callback.
I fucked my shit up on that.
Yeah, you.
good,
I
though.
feel like you hit your head on that, and then
It was a
that.
commitment. It was a commitment. You fell without
You
your
went
hands.
all in though, dude, and that's why we like you.
And it wasn't even on camera.
Our cameras don't pick up the floor. We don't have that angle.
busted my
Way to,
shit for
way to
no
not have a
fucking
floor
reason.
camera, Chin. You fucking piece of shit.
Dude, I knew shit was bad when I saw him go like this.
He's all.
Oh, you did? Good job.
I eventually
George
did.
is all-
I got him a little bit on the ground, but
Oh my
Perfect.
that
god.
sucks. It would have been awesome to catch him.
So
Do
funny.
that thing.
I'll do it over here. Give me another action. Just bust my
Ruins
teeth
our
open.
set.
That was good. That was good.
All right, Chin, what do you got, buddy?
All right. So this is big news because Andrew Tate has been in the news for a long time.
Who's Andrew Tate?
He's a very
Oh, he's the one that taught me how to beat a girgirl.
how to beat a girl.
Yeah.
He's
Turns
out.
out this is too soft. You got to come from the upper.
No, that was Dana White. I'll be here all weekend. Atlanta, Punchline, next Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wait, hold on. What's your honest feedback on an Andrew Tate? Because I want to get caught up with
First
your
of all,
guys.
that tape where he was beating that woman, that was a consensual thing.
No, I know
he was
that.
into.
I know that. She even came on and said that she
yes.
asked for it.
He, I think, at the end of the day, is a good guy, an accomplished man who probably says always, if you really listen to him, be a high value male.
Yeah.
And then attract a high value female. And I think some of the things he says are theatrical and strong. But what I've heard him say isn't that he's saying anything bad. I don't know enough about
The
him.
left
I
is
don't know
vilifying
enough
him
about
because
him.
he's complete. He represents and has a
He's
huge,
unapologetic.
has a huge army following him.
Yeah.
But he's completely against what the left wants you to believe.
Yeah.
I am
He's they now the right. They need an enemy. They need an enemy that they got to focus on and create trends on and shit like that. For whatever reason, they decided to pick on this gentleman, which was a terrible idea. And him being in jail in Romania is awful, dude. Awful,
Bro.
awful. And as long as time him and his brother spend in there is horrendous. He's an American
really
citizen.
bad.
It's horrible, dude.
I didn't know he was an American citizen.
Yes.
My
But he's
thoughts
out
on,
now.
my thoughts on this is this.
This makes him bigger, though. Before you go on, what they're doing,
100%.
and his following.
so?
I know people that love this man. It makes him way bigger. They fucked up,
Good.
dude. You're fucking with the wrong guy.
I hope
It's like when the left decides to go after people. It's like, God, know who you're fucking with.
I am-
Like when
I
they
am-
went for Rogan, he got bigger.
Yep.
When they're going for Andrew Tate, it makes him bigger.
Yep.
That fan base, this feeds them.
Yeah, and I'm one of the
Feeds
fans.
them.
And what happens is they just keep pushing me over. So I am not a friend of the left.
What were you gonna say?
The godless left.
It's so funny. I get in an argument with my girlfriend and my sister all the time. I go, I'm a huge fan of Andrew Tate. I'm a huge fan. And if you are against him, it's probably because you're taking his trolls too far.
Correct.
And I think he fucked up in that sense. I think he had a good mantra. You get what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
He had a good path, but I think his pride got in the way, and he started leading a lot with hatred instead of love.
I think the ante kept going up. You know how for a long time there, like even with Logan Paul and those guys, it's like they make a video trends, right? But you're doing it for a number of years and you're trying to up the ante. Next thing you know, there's YouTubers like, hey, I'm gonna jump off this building. You're like, Jesus Christ, how do we get here? So even for Andrew Tate, like his message, I'm on board with most of it. But the really extreme ones, I'm like, eesh. And to me, being in the business, like, oh, he's he feels this pressure to up the ante, up the ante. The problem is that when you do those outlier kind of whatever takes that he has, the left and people don't like him go, see, here he is. This is him. It's
But
like,
he's
no,
doing to
that's
them
one of
what
100.
they're doing
He's
to
trolling
us.
them. He's
They
trolling them.
Correct.
take it too far.
Correct.
Like a lot of people are like, if you're left, you're an idiot. It's like, okay, well, hold on. It's
All
where
of
did,
them are
where
idiots.
did we get to where it's divided? And if you look at history, every single war starts with division. So when we're always bashing America for America being stupid, I don't ever understand that. My dad and mom left everything to come to this country, bro. And my dad, one fucking time, it came out of my mouth. I go, America's so fucking stupid. And he grabbed me and
Hell
pulled
yeah.
me in and he goes, whoa. He goes, you have no business talking about this land. You've never served for it. You never protected it, and you never did anything for it. Who the fuck are you to talk
your
about your
dad.
country?
Yeah, your dad's right.
And I was like, oh, he goes, in our country, we don't even have a land anymore. But go and try to talk about their country.
Correct.
In a country that doesn't even acknowledge them as their country anymore. He goes, there's no more pride for where you're at. And I think that we need to get to a place where we're telling our audience, telling our younger generation, like, it's not cool to shit on your country. It's not.
Let me break it down the way Jordan Peterson did. I thought it was really interesting and very easy. Why'd you go like that?
Because as soon as he starts,
The far left.
Regurgitating
I have a problem.
Jordan
I have a
Peterson.
problem with the far left. The people that don't listen. The people that are ideologues. People that believe in mutilating children and things like that.
real quick, B, you don't like the far left, you don't like the extremist right either.
Correct.
Yeah, you don't like either of those
No,
crazies.
no. But Jordan Peterson said you need liberals, you need people on the left, you need people on the right, which I've always said and I agree with, because liberals tend to be people that are arguing for what needs to change, and conservatives are arguing for what needs to stay the same.
Fair.
And those are very important things because some things in society need to stay the same, and liberals and left-wing people are correct in some things need to change.
But the far left want to take down the foundation.
That's right. And so the reason you need open political dialogue between left and right, liberals and conservatives, is to figure out what needs to be
The best idea.
changed and what needs to stay the same.
Yeah,
And
but it's more
sometimes a
manipulating
combination.
now. It's
Now
it's
we're
all
not listening to each
propaganda.
other.
Yeah.
Social media has purified our echo chambers. And I'll tell you something else.
And we're back.
My favorite.
George is doing it.
I love
Dude.
George so much, dude.
Yeah, you
Okay, first of all, FYI, it's at least been 15 years since I've been on Yahoo. So, so I just want to let you
Yeah,
guys
I've never
know.
been on Yahoo either.
I just want to let you guys know I just immediately know your guys' age now. That we're here and now I'm
Do you know how old Chin is?
Chin?
Yeah, look at him.
I'm Chin.
He's 14 years old, dude.
You don't say.
He's an Assyrian Korean. He's a Syrian Korean.
Are you a Syrian? No, you're not a Syrian.
He
No.
reached puberty very
How old do you think Chin is? Few facts, he's Asian. Okay, let that factor into it.
24.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
45.
I know you're joking around by 24.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, what?
I
He's
Seriously?
45.
You're
Well, then thank you.
45?
I thought I gave it away with the
You
Asian.
gobble babies, huh? You gobble babies.
Gobbles babies.
Yeah.
That's
Gobbles
fucking.
babies.
Yeah.
Chin,
He's a Hillary supporter.
play the video. I'm done looking at you. I know what you do with children.
Yeah.
Play the video.
Gobble.
Well, there's no video.
There's no video.
Oh,
No,
no, so we went to Yahoo for a picture?
No, so the whole thing with Tate. So he was released. He was like in prison. Him and his brother Tristan were in prison for like 9 months, right?
And the girls that put him in there came out and were like, whoa, we're coerced to say this. He never did any of this. Yeah.
Well, it's okay. So
Wait,
here's
hold
what I
on.
saw.
9 months?
I think it was 9 months.
A while. I don't know if it's 9, but he's there
No
for a hot
way.
second.
I could have
He was there for a
sworn.
while.
Either way. So, anyways, he finally got released. Him and his brother got released, and their two quote unquote accomplices, the girls that were involved with the whole alleged sex trafficking kind of
Yeah.
stuff, whatever. Anyways, so I thought this was funny. When he got released, he tweeted this particular thing here on the top.
Absolute clarity of mind, real thoughts, real plans, vivid pain. 1 hour home and I can't stand my phone. Some habits die hard. Must defeat
Shaitan.
Shaitan.
Which is,
Shaitan
it
is
says
an
here.
evil demonic spirit in Islam that tempts humans.
It's actually
into sin.
Satan.
And then his brother Tristan tweeted this. The 4 months part.
Oh, his brother's a little off. Okay. 4 months without putting on a pair of alligator shoes. The struggle is real. His brother's funny.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
So these are the girls that are apparently the accomplices.
So, by the way, they were gone for 4 months.
Oh, 4 months.
4 months,
Sorry.
yeah. Don't say
Hold on.
9.
Those professionals are what?
No, so these are apparently the accomplices that helped to get the girl. Whatever, it's all alleged,
If you
It's all
could you
alleged.
elaborate? What do you mean accomplish? They get them out or get them in?
No, to be a part of the whole scheme of
They're the
getting
scheme
girls to
to-
be like sex trafficking
Yes.
or whatever. Which, by the way, is not even like a fact. It's
Like
just
grooming
alleged.
girls, like that was what the left
Yeah.
put out. Like he's in sex trafficking, which isn't why they picked him up. But then also, hey, Tate brothers, quit going to fucking Romania, dude.
They live
Because
in
if you're here, well, they also live here.
Those girls,
what?
those
Stay
girls-
here,
they're
dude.
But those
Smoking
girls are
hot,
Romanian,
obviously.
Brendan, and I think
Well, we can fly him here though.
I
No,
think
but-
he should stay.
that's what's in Romania. Maybe
I
we should
think
get a
he's doing
timeshare.
good there.
Get a timeshare.
Is that the same girl or is those two different girls?
You know, that's that good.
No, they're
They
two
look the
different.
sa-
They're
They
two
look the
different.
same,
Wonder
but
if
they're
my wife
different.
would let
Georgina's
me
on
go
the
to
left,
fucking-
Luana's on the right.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Good God, they're
They'll get on a plane though.
yeah, but they're in
Hey,
Romania.
Are our audience going to see that?
They'll
What's
see
it
the
looking
pictures.
like?
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Oh,
see
okay.
that.
So I'll keep the comments to myself.
Yeah.
What
What
are
else
your
you got,
thoughts?
Jen?
I just
Pretty
one of them looks a little mannish.
mannish.
Okay, so you guys all know.
Then I'm gay.
Am I right? Am I right?
Am I?
Am I? Oh shit! He passed out.
Anytime I have a gay thought, I pass out.
Fainting goat. He has fainting goat disease. He has. George gonna make out. George, what the fuck? dude?
He passed out.
What do
Get
you mean? He
him.
was passed out. You made out with him.
Oh man, this little dude's in some shit. Let
happened?
me say this. And I'm not looking
Wait,
for.
he's under fire? You
Yes,
can't
he's
look
under
that
fire,
cute and
finally.
be in trouble, bro.
Dude, he beat the shit out of this cat. He did. He's on record beating this cat. Here's my thing, Chin. Tell me if I'm off. In the MMA community, he did. Dude, in the MMA community, he's big, right? Like anything he posts gets like 1 million fucking
Of course,
retweets.
yeah.
Maybe I'm older. I don't understand
I
the
don't
obsession
either.
with him. I do not get
don't.
it. I know he's from Dagestan. I
Did he
don't
really
get
beat
it.
the shit out of a
So
cat?
I'll show you the video, and
Don't laugh.
no, I'm saying like when you see it, you'll see it and just judge for yourself.
Okay.
Here's the video. Here's basically the video. And
Oh, what
apparently
the fuck?
He's pulling the ear of the cat.
The cat.
The cat goes into its little.
He said the cat disobeyed him.
Yep.
Oh, that's not fun.
See, so he does this.
Wait, why would he post that, bro?
I don't know.
I don't think he posted that.
No, he did. He was in a story. So he did this, and then people went at him about
And he
like.
took it down.
No. I don't.
he
I'm
left
not
it
sure.
up.
He was
He did it.
probably. What was he doing? Was he?
He said she disobeyed. I scolded
So I'll
her.
play this. But obviously the audio listeners won't know what's going on because it's in
So you're looking at
Pakistani
us.
language.
Dude, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, but like I've seen some apology videos, but this is my favorite.
Gdzie ja się zaprosił na mnie potem tak na pas na mój aszyku.
Long story short, he says, I wasn't abusing the cat. I didn't really hit him that hard. I pulled his ear. I was scolding him for misbehaving. I love cats more than I love you.
That's cool.
Basically, yeah.
What the hell would he do to us then?
I don't think he'd be canceled.
What the? I love cats more than you. Peas on somebody.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna cancel. What are you gonna cancel him from?
Right.
I get. He has a deal with the UFC. I know that.
I also think that was.
I also feel like
him
the cat
kinda
could
going
whoop
like
his
that
ass.
with the cat. Yeah.
What'd you say?
I don't think
I wouldn't label that as beating
No,
the
I
cat, but
wouldn't.
also don't hit animals. But also,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I disagree. I think if your cat's going like this when you're walking up to it, that means you.
I agree.
My cat doesn't go like this when I
No.
come up to him, bro.
Yeah.
You know my cat
Like,
does.
you ever go
He
pet a-
sticks his head out and he knows I'm about to.
You
pet
ever
it.
go to pet somebody's dog and they go, "Yo, hey man, what the fuck is going on at this house?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. By the way, like you don't even if you are, teaching him a lesson. Which, by the way, studies have shown that's not how it works with cats. you know.
Yes.
Is it
Cats don't-
possible to say this that he, in his mind, loves his cat and was disciplining it without thinking he was hurting it? Is that possible?
No, because some people think they could do that with their wives and their kids,
Especially in Dagestan,
especially there.
especially where he's from.
I don't know about that. Dagestan, I guarantee, has a lot less domestic violence than, say, the United States.
You think women have more rights in Dagestan than
No, but I think
the United
domestic
States?
violence is way worse.
Well, we
in
have
the
more
United States.
people.
Just more.
We have way more
booze,
people.
More booze.
We have more people.
Drugs and booze.
Yeah, but their philosophies when it
Drugs
comes to
and alcohol.
women, though.
Hey, don't put your hand up like that.
Yeah, it was a
Drugs
stupid
and
comment,
alcohol.
right?
Drugs and alcohol.
Stupid comment.
Drugs and alcohol.
Stupid comment.
Drugs and alcohol.
Brian's like,
Oh,
I
shit,
think
George just passed out.
Oh no,
Ah, man.
that was good.
No, I just I don't know. I don't think this, I think anything you put out there is going to feed into it, right? Everything's a mustard seed. Yeah. So if somebody that does look up to him or like likes his content is like,
look down to him.
Nobody's
How do you guys still have careers?
I don't know, dude. We're hanging out by a thread. We barely do.
Believe me, our numbers are down.
Yeah.
But they're coming back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can you imagine if Dana was like, "Hey, after seeing that video, we no longer have association with this dude for hitting that cat."
I side more with Dana's video than I see this one because the cat can't defend
that'd be weird
itself.
for
The
Dana
girl
to do that.
fucking hit
That's what I'm
back. You
saying.
get what I'm saying? Like
She hit him first.
that's what I'm saying. Like the cat was never like.
terrible.
But the cat, can I be honest with you? The cat was not listening.
Well, he's just being a pussy.
That cat is cute. That cat looks like the actual cat from Puss in Boots.
Bro, bro, that's fucking stop. Come on, dude. That's not cool.
It wasn't too hard.
Bro, he's also he's
tiny,
running
Joe.
away and he has no place to run.
I'm saying it sounds.
Here's a
like,
little weird.
Bro, look at his face. He looks so sad, bro.
It's not good to do that.
cat has
The cat
some
doesn't
CT
understand.
there.
I would say it was a stupid thing to do. Get it right, George. Just let your body relax.
Okay.
Fuck. No,
No.
don't. Just watch. Just. That's all. Do you have to do your eyes like that, bro? Fuck, man. You're
What
not
else you
getting the
got,
part.
Chin?
God damn it.
All right, so this is kind of shocking to me. I'll just play this. I don't know how this popped up in my feed, but it just did. So this
This
is
guy from Crazy Town?
yes. So I'll just play this real quick.
Come.
This is him now at a guitar store. I didn't realize he looked like this.
Who is this?
His name is Shifty Shellshock. Seth Binzer or
He's
something
probably
like that.
he's before your time. When I
Yeah.
was in high school, this song was massive.
Wait, that's the artist from the song?
Yes.
What happened to his
Crazy.
voice?
Meth.
Probably.
So he had a lot of drugs. He was on the celebrity drug rehab thing show.
He didn't do well on there.
Is he clean?
He's clean now.
Oh, good for him.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, he looks like he's doing well.
So he's 48 years old. Brian, he's 48. But the way that the drugs hit him, it's just like, it sucks, dude.
They catch up with you, man.
I mean, I look only a little bit older.
No, you don't look older at all, Brian.
You don't look like that.
You look way younger, bro.
No, you want George? You know what, George? No, I think.
What's George
No, dude,
doing?
I think you and him both look good.
Hey, dude.
I love being a dead horse. I like doing this bit over
I
and over.
love this podcast.
It's the best. We're pioneers. 10 years we've been going. Longer.
Longer.
A little respect.
Hey, someone say he gets paid in catalytic converters.
It's so messed up,
Dude, my girlfriend just got her stolen.
You really?
Yeah,
Are you
from
by
her
your
friend.
house?
Guy goes, I've never heard the toothless version before. Oh, God.
So funny.
People,
People are
are
assholes,
so
man.
mean, but so funny.
People are brutal, but also you do that many drugs, you know?
So many things.
What a poor guy.
He's in catalytic converters. Oh my God. You'd be scared shitless if he started performing on like 3rd Street. You'd be like, oh, you grab your kids.
It's just
my
because we remember he was like a good looking dude, like, in shape, and he was
see him
dating
when
the
he was
hottest
younger.
girls.
Show Brian. Brian's never seen it.
What a bummer.
Seth Binzer.
Come, my lady, you're my sugar pie.
That's him. He was.
Oh, what a bummer.
That was him, and that's the music video for the song, I think.
Yeah, that's
Or
it.
one of those. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just remember those star tattoos.
Man, that guy has a story, huh?
Oh, huge story.
All the stories.
Yeah. Wow, he's ripped.
yeah, he was in good shape and everything.
Yeah.
I think he could get back.
He dated Salil Moon Fry, Punky Brewster.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a bad
I think
bad
some
boy.
porn stars and stuff as well, but yeah.
He kind of looks like Joe Rogan right there.
Which one?
How dare you?
Except for that experience wasn't great. Like right there, the bottom left.
Oh, I see. Well,
Who
yeah,
is
Joe,
Seth?
where's that hat?
Who is Seth? I'll tell you who that is.
Yeah, man.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's a trip, man.
Yeah. Wow. Life will
Damn,
kick
that's
you in the
really
dick.
awful, by the way. To see him
At least
now.
he's sober, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to see him now. That's
I mean,
like,
Put
apparently
him in a
sober.
music video.
you're
George.
like The Walking Dead. You
Put
know?
him in a music video.
He can be in our band, but he's going to dance in a cage.
Dude, you guys are wild.
black.
You guys are
What did I
put a
say? What
blanket
happened? Too far?
Dude.
Too far?
You guys are wild, bro. Like, yo, I've been on some podcasts and we're like, and we get like ballsy, and then afterwards like, yo, can we scrub that part? And, like, and then you guys are saying some shit where I'm like,
Scrub free. Scrub free.
No,
I'm not being
YouTube.
mean, I
YouTube is
feel
like
bad.
this right now. When are they gonna learn?
I feel bad.
by the way, I love how people type in your mind.
When are they gonna learn? Typewriter.
So funny, bro.
What else you got, Chin?
All right, shout out to our boy Jelly Roll.
Jelly won 3 country music awards last night.
He
Jelly
won the
Roll.
most awards.
He won the most
Which
and
is
performed.
Oh my God, Jelly.
I knew
Insane,
Jelly
dude.
before.
Who's Post Malone here?
Oh no,
This is Jelly
No,
Roll.
that's Thick Malone, dude. That Jelly he was a country music. He was a rapper first. Went to prison. Got out of prison. Day gets out. Talk about fate. Gets out of prison. His boy back in the day when the Razor flip phones films him because he would freestyle in prison. As he gets in his house and he was selling drugs, and they go, dude, freestyle. He goes, nah, the freestyle. He does a freestyle. They upload it. It goes crazy viral.
Good for
so
him.
he becomes a pretty big rapper. Then that's when I meet him, right? That's why I know him probably 8 years now. And then he gets big into country music. Now he's the #1 country music singer in the world. Number one.
I'm sorry. What?
He dominated CMT 2023 awards.
You would love him. First of all,
I don't know him, but
drink with
just
him.
his smile just
Oh,
shows me that he's
contagious.
like a good dude.
Oh, he's a real
Great
one. He's a real one. The best.
Wow.
Also, Post Malone was a good dude.
I
yeah.
heard he's a great.
Yeah, Post Malone's dope. Jelly Roll's one of the salt of the earth.
So
That's
he
one of the
writes
best-
his music. He just sings it?
everything. Everything.
so talented.
So we do Thicccboy albums, like Thicccboy.
What a
he raps for
transformation,
Thicccboy.
huh? Like going from
Nuts.
jail to that.
Nuts. He's so talented.
What was he in jail for?
Drugs.
matter. Yeah.
Drugs. Yeah.
Sweet man.
Selling or
bless.
taking?
Selling.
What a good guy, man. That's a.
But also, you don't get tattoos on your face. You're not trying some, right?
Bro, did he have that before the music industry?
Yo, yeah. Yeah, I've never not known.
Bro,
Yeah.
that is a blessing. Whoever recorded him, he had to have gotten something, right?
I doubt it, right? I don't know.
Got something? What do you mean? Oh shit.
I don't know. What else you got, Chin?
How
Shout
many
out
more
to
do you
Jelly.
want, real quick? Just to
Give us the
check.
KSI one because I don't know what's going on with KSI. I
KSI's
didn't
in
realize how
trouble?
massive KSI was either. I didn't know how big of a deal he was.
Oh, like as a human?
Just as like on YouTube and like his following, I had no idea.
Nice guy too.
Is he a good guy? I've heard that.
Oh, very nice guy. Yeah.
So,
I actually have I recorded him listening to my song.
He made a. What's the racial slur? He's black.
so we can't really say the racial slur, but apparently it's
It's an A instead of an
yeah.
star.
Instead of that star, it's an A. So I'll just play this clip. It's going to be censored anyway.
And that's a racial slur?
I didn't know that until today.
I don't mean this maliciously, but the words.
What is it? What did he say?
The first
They're doing
part
like
of
a
the
word game.
Pakistani.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, it's a slur for Pakistani.
Packy.
And South Asians, or yeah.
No, it's a. So it used to be in England, if you're Pakistani, having lived in Pakistan, having family friends who are Pakistani, when I grew up overseas, if you wanted to be derogatory to somebody who was Pakistani, especially in England, you would call them Pakis. And in fact, Amir Khan and his brother, I believe, were on the street, and a couple of skinheads in Britain called him and his brother Pakis.
He beat him up.
And they and Amir Khan and his brother
Yeah.
beat the fuck out of those guys, like knocked them out.
I didn't know
So-
Packy
it's
was
super
a bad
offensive.
word.
so it's not.
I thought it was a short, condensed version.
Well, there you
of-
go. But in England, that would be when you came as an immigrant from Pakistan. You were called a Paki.
Hey, B, now I'm not saying this. I'm saying, is it like this? Is it like, when we're at war with Japanese over here, we call them Japs? Is that the same thing?
Probably. It's just that
Right?
Pakistanis.
Like
yes.
that's offensive.
I would
Yes.
say, oh yeah, Japs.
So
is sound-
yeah, like
when-
that
That's
can't be
almost the
good.
same thing.
But
There's-
it's the reason.
It's kinda weird when we
But
think of the
it
two-
comes from the Pakistani community, probably, and the Indian community, because with Pakistan, when the Pakistanis came to the UK, like all immigrants, they took menial jobs. They took whatever they could work for. They're a very conservative culture. They're Muslim. They're very conservative. They're very tight family units, and like a lot of cultures like that, they worked their ass off, and they ended up developing some political power. They're all very educated, a lot of money, and then like anything else, you develop pride. You get sick of being called a Paki. You develop a political movement. You get loud online, and now when you hear somebody say that, you go, "Hey, motherfucker! You called my father had to deal with that shit when he was working. My mother had to deal with that.
I'm sure
Fuck
KSI,
you."
and especially
he didn't
being
know.
in England,
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
And that's a big thing in England. Because I would also remind people that in England, when you were called a Paki, but you got beat up.
And it's not good.
So like the way you did in school,
By the
a lot
Mormons.
of kids would go home, they'd get the shit beat out of them. And so you can understand that. It's just
You can
like,
also understand how he made the mistake too.
Yeah.
He's like, I fucked
Yeah.
up. My bad. I didn't.
we're learning.
Yeah, he's
Well,
learning.
no, he kind of
He's
looked like
young
he was
too.
going into it knowing that it's a bad word.
I agree. He was like, I
Yeah, but
shouldn't
there's a
say
lot.
this.
There's a lot of
It's kind of
Pakistani
like that
pride.
Family Guy or like that one episode of South Park. Remember when they're like trying to fill in the
Yeah.
and he says the N word?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I felt
He
like to
knew
me
it
they were
was
trying to
good-
recreate that.
Yeah, he knew it was gonna be bad because he goes, I shouldn't use this word, but it came up and he says the word.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think he realized the blowback.
What was the word?
The word was packy.
Packy?
Well, so it was the word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how could he get in trouble if the word was that?
I don't know the game.
So remember, Pakistan.
No. I know that. I'm saying
we know it's bad.
In the game, you mean?
In
if
the
it's
game, if
I'm
it
not sure
was-
if that was the actual
Oh,
name.
gosh. Oh, it says
But,
no.
but let me just give you this little historical context, not to be boring to everybody. But if you were Pakistani, Pakistan was a country that was formed and founded in 1947. The partition of India happened in 47. So what that was the Muslim community in India actually walked to what is now modern day Pakistan and created the state of Pakistan. Okay, and they were Muslim. And
Get your fucking
India's-
notepad out, dude.
But the point is that it was a British colony, wasn't it? So when a Brit calls you a Paki, they were called that when they were colonized. So now that
bad
they're
term.
now people are like, hey motherfucker, it's a new day.
Yeah.
How does it feel holding all that information in your
I'm
head?
just old and I lived overseas my whole
My whole
life and I have lots of Pakistani friends.
Yeah, I
My
love
parents lived there
Pakistan.
and I did
Yeah.
too. I lived there for 2 years of my life and my parents lived there in Karachi and Islamabad a total of 4 years.
Who knows the lay of
Come
the
on,
land?
man.
Is that it, Chin?
Got
Can we
culture.
do one of Georgie's?
Yeah, please.
All right. Here's one. This is remember I'm delivered,
I don't like men's anymore.
Oh, this is beautiful.
so I'll just play it real quick.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I'm not gay no more.
So someone played
Can I
this
see
death
this
metal
again?
type music
Can I
over.
see this?
Never
'Cause I
seen that
love
video.
that guy's face.
I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I'm not gay no more.
Well,
So that's a very viral clip, as you guys know.
Oh, yeah.
Of
Good
him
luck
just
with
saying
that.
he's not
Massive clip.
gay no more.
Was that a real church event?
Yes.
Or was that a skit?
No,
No.
real event. You never seen the real? It's one of the most watched videos of all time.
That
guy
breaks
actually,
my heart
That
so
guy actually
much.
got sued by Cordell Stewart because he said he had a relationship with Cordell when Cordell was in the NFL. Yeah.
oh,
What's this?
This is the last one.
This boy's thick.
Yeah. I love this guy. He's a elite athlete.
So he's running for home base.
Oh, he got a little lost. Wait.
He's Tony slides.
He's safe.
He didn't mean to. Oh,
he's
this
all
kid's
good.
great.
He's all good.
my guess is he probably has some. He has some.
I'll
going on.
cry. He's big. That's all.
No,
I
no,
know.
is that's it? You
It
think?
seems like it. I don't know. I don't know the
Sweet.
details on this.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, don't give him. Don't. Oh, he probably has some mental retardation.
I didn't say that.
No, dude.
I didn't say
He's
that.
just a thick
I
kid
just- I
playing
just
ball.
I like that he's out there playing the
Yeah.
game.
Well, no, you said that he clearly has some mental issues.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I don't think he does.
I
Don't do that to him.
I'm not saying he does. I
I
wish
think I
the best
know
for
who
that
the guy who beat the gay out of the person was.
Call back.
I think
child. Call back, baby.
God,
I know who
man.
that
I
guy
wish
is.
that
Poor
kid
kid.
well and his parents well.
His parents are like, what the fuck?
When you have kids, though, you want to hug that kid. That's all I guess.
Yeah, I don't think he has
an
any
old man.
issues. I
I'm
just
an old
think
man.
he's thick.
But I see a kid like that, and I just want to hug him. I feel bad for him.
This would be a happy video. You made it really sad.
Parents love him.
Yeah.
I know.
Is that it,
I don't like
Chin?
seeing
That's
kids.
it?
I've never seen a fall off of a podcast.
I don't like seeing kids. show kids.
Oh, you haven't met Bit Killer Jones over here? We're having a good time. And then this fat kid
Hey, don't
slides.
fat.
No, he is. He's fat.
thick, he's thick.
It's a good video. He slides, and Brian's like, this poor mental retard.
I did not say that. Oh, geez, hold on.
If you want to end it with this, we can't play the actual real footage, but there's
Boy,
this woman.
those are some.
That's
Yes.
that's why it's so funny because they picked a girl. So this is for a breast exam live on TV, and they actually showed the real nude breasts.
That's it.
Why is
But
she in
they
a
picked a
lab
girl
coat?
that has double J something like.
those are impossible tits.
Double
I call those impossible tits.
Don't mind us taking off.
If you don't mind taking and releasing them sweater hitters for us.
So part of
They're just
the
gigantic.
examination for breast is looking and feeling. So we'll
So basically,
And
yeah,
their
they go through
parents
this whole
too.
thing.
Her parents too.
Her nipples.
No way,
Her
bro.
nipples are pierced.
This isn't
Yeah.
America, is it?
No, it's
No. This is like in England or something like that.
This is on television. where
Live
kids
television.
are
Yeah.
eating
I think they can do that there for
and
some
watching.
And KSI can't
that's a
say
big.
pack.
That's a big lady.
reason. They picked the biggest.
How did
Yo,
they?
how do you guys still have a career, bro?
How did they find her?
Is there a picture of her sliding into home? Bringing it back.
Bro, no, this is not okay, bro. Like, I mean, what she's doing is fine, but
She's
like,
going to examine her.
38 double
why can't
J's.
you do that in the privacy of your like
38
doctors?
double J puppies, dude.
Yeah.
Who said that?
She
Woman
did. She posted this.
Me
later
with
on.
these 38 double J
I'm
puppies.
fine with it as long as they televise some
It's
dude coming
educational.
out checking to make sure he has no cancer on his balls.
Look, good. God bless. God bless this woman. Who cares?
Now I know who
She
the
showed her
stuttering
breasts.
guy is. Had a rough childhood, huh, buddy?
Did they find anything in
Why does he
those
tip his
giant
stutter?
tits?
As far as
Did
I know,
they find
did it.
anything? Them
Can
giant
you not be
tits?
14 years old? Their breasts, and she had a breast examination.
Live on
and She had the
TV?
guts to be live on TV in
guts.
London, in the United Kingdom. God bless her. And she didn't take her piercings out. And I think that's why.
Where did they find this model?
I don't know.
How did they
Brendan.
find
I
these
don't
big
know.
tits?
Where.
I
don't know.
I don't probably.
But they picked the biggest tits.
Okay, guys. We all know that. Can we move on? We're all.
Because usually you can do it with one hand. Hers, they're just fucking.
We're all 14 years old.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not. I'm saying I appreciate they gave her a live breast exam on
Why?
live TV, and
I like
you
that they're
both
paired.
Why?
because you're both canceled.
But why though? Why is that like
Because I'm trying to be politically correct.
politically correct? Put your shirt on and go to a doctor. What the fuck you doing this in front of everybody for? Or hey, we just tested her backstage.
Yeah.
Turns out blah blah blah.
Yeah, she's
we
good.
don't need to see that, bro. Like, and
Well-
by the way, it's not like there's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with it, but it's just
Here's my
how
problem.
much shit have you guys like said no to? But then that's
this okay.
Here's my problem.
Like I'm trying to eat my scrambled eggs and I got double J tits in my face.
It's all very strange, and I'm going to say something that's going to sound like if you're really worried about breast cancer, I think we'd be better off. You teach somebody how to do a breast exam; it's all good. But I think breast cancer can also be correlated with a healthy lifestyle. So
This dude's so massive.
yeah.
Well, speaking of massive,
No, it's
George's
just-
career is
That's a
massive.
large
and
woman.
that's
it's just the piercings that get me, bro.
it's the whole thing.
That's what makes me laugh. It's just like you wanted to. They did this so they could get attention. You know what I mean?
I just
Oh, and
wonder,
they got it.
I wonder if if she knew what the fuck she got into. She was probably
Oh, she
like,
knew.
oh no.
Look at her.
Oh, we're watching
Look at her
this.
tiny little hand just
that's a-
mop up the
Yeah,
tit.
that's a tiny.
Oh, but that's how they do it.
Yeah, they say go from the outside
They're
first.
feeling for lumps.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then you got,
fuck!
they say
No,
don't
this is
disregard
this
the
is
nipple.
educational. I do.
I mean, I'm rock hard, but yeah, massive.
There, exactly.
All right. It's so awkward though. I don't know why it's awkward. It's just awkward.
Look at she's standing there like, mm-hmm.
You see her bite her lip. She's like, She's like,
Right.
They could have done it with a mannequin too, but I guess it's fine.
Could have
I
done
don't
it with a
care.
diagram.
I don't think it's a big deal. A man can take his shirt off. Why can't a woman? You know what I'm saying, guys?
Well, how long till you're on Crowder and Crowder hears this?
Give me a breast exam.
You don't have the problem is you don't have tits.
Guys get breast cancer.
Not with your little flat chest though. You don't have. Oh, let me look. Nope, no lumps.
Why'd you get quiet, bro? You run out of steam?
You're thinking the same
no,
thing too.
no. I'm just
Can he not
in
hear
my
the incline
mind.
bench?
I'm like registering. I'm like, can I get in trouble for this? And if I do get in trouble for this, do I really want my career to go out from
Bro-
double J breasts on
Yeah.
a British
you-
show?
Yeah,
bro,
good
all
way.
we're doing is making
Just put the heat
comments
on
on
us.
what happened.
Put the heat on
But
us.
that's usually how it goes.
If you want to be on the varsity team, this is how it goes, all right?
fuck it.
Yeah, there you go. Big tits.
All right, you're right. George lost steam. Let's
George,
wrap
we love
this
you,
up.
buddy. Go
Well,
check
just
out
a-
George's pod.
Thank you.
What's the pod's name again? Give him
The
one.
George Janko show.
George Janko.
Atlanta next week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday only. Atlanta, Georgia. La Jolla Comedy Store, June 2nd through the 4th. Then I'm off to Europe, Belfast, Glasgow, Manchester,
Glasgow.
What is all
London,
this?
Cardiff, Dublin. What?
What is all this?
My tour dates.
For a new listener, I would have never known. You just started naming.
Oh, but yeah, we've been doing it so long, right?
I know, but I would like to
New
go to
listener.
Dublin.
All right, I got you.
I'll be in Portland, Oregon, April 20, 21, 22. Come get some. And then
Come give Callan a breast
Port
exam.
Charlotte, Florida, Comedy Zone, Visani Theater, May 4, 5, and 6.
Fight Companion, Saturday, 7 p.m. live Pacific, UFC 287. You're on it.
Yep.
You, me, Cheeto Vera, and a very
Cheeto's
special
there?
guest. Yep, Cheeto's coming.
Nice.
Please don't ask stupid questions. But you can't give him a breast exam. All right, kids. George, we love you.
Thank you for having
Thanks
me.
for coming on, man.
That was so much fun.
Wasn't that great?
That was so much fun, dude.